celebration, bitches! Guess whose birthday it is? Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Jane Rio, and today is my channel's birthday! Oh my gosh, guys, my channel is an 11-year-old today. I wanted to do a little celebration video because I wanted to do this last year, but not in the best place last year, but now we can celebrate! Woo! Wait, these don't make sound. Meh. I did this for the first time yesterday and I thought it was the coolest thing. Oh, poor Milo, he's scared now. Sorry, baby, it's okay, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. He's so scared. Okay, he's probably gonna end up staying with me here. So, in celebration of my YouTube channel's 11-year anniversary, I decided to go ahead and share some tips that I've learned along the way from things that have worked and things that I wish I would have done. So learn from my mistakes and my victories. That's my gift to you today on this lovely May 21st. It's also my brother's birthday, so shout out to my brother. Happy birthday, bro. I miss you and I love you. So first things first, I just wanted to point out this awesome sweater that my cousin made. Well, I made it, but she made this dope ass logo for me. This is my new logo. It's a J and an R, and it's a transcend sign, and I absolutely love it. And then underneath is the logo that I made for my blog, forwarded.com, and yeah, I might do a little giveaway for those of you guys that are interested, since, you know, it's all about giving back, right? So a little bit about my blog, because I don't think I've ever actually introduced this blog to you guys. It just kind of started showing up after a few videos. But forwarded.com is a lifestyle blog that I created back in 2015. What it is a creative outlet for me to keep myself in check, to make sure that I'm always paying it forward, and just kind of putting my forwarded self out into the world. That's where the term forwarded comes from. And for also means like forwarded. There were 4 things in mind that I really wanted to stick to, and that's lifestyle, fashion, travel, and inspiration. So those are my 4 words that I kind of try to group everything into. And so one of the series that I made on my blog is called What Would Forwarded Do? The last one that I did was to start a blog, and if you guys haven't checked it out, go ahead and click on the description. Did I really just say that? Click on the description box down below. I'll have the links there. But this is gonna be my 2nd edition of this series, and it's 11 tips on starting a YouTube channel. I have been on YouTube for 11 years today. First off, I wanted to start with why I started YouTube. So I actually started YouTube because I entered a contest for my Grammy moment. I joined a contest to sing with Justin Timberlake, and their requirements was to upload a video onto YouTube. Now, YouTube was super new to me at the time. I had known about it, but I was really scared to upload videos onto YouTube just because it's just super intimidating, especially during that time where no one really knew what it was. It was really scary to put yourself out there, but I did it, and it got such a great response that I was like, hey, people are actually watching this and they actually like it. I think I should upload more. So I kind of went through this whole upload, I guess, phase, and I was uploading several videos a day. with my Grammy moment being the first. And then I did like a rehearsal video. I did my first vlog, and funny enough, that vlog is what got me most of my subscribers, and I never did it again, which is weird. I mean, I think I maybe had done it once or twice after that, but God, if I could do it all again, I would have totally capitalized on those vlogs. But you know, we didn't know. There was no way of really knowing how this whole thing was gonna turn out. But I'm here to tell you the tips and tricks that I've learned in hopes that you can grow your own channel if you're planning on starting one. Let's go ahead and get started. Tip number 1, have a plan and write that shit down. I wish I had done this sooner or earlier on, but you know, again, in 2007, nobody knew what YouTube was gonna be. If you're starting off, I would say write down your ideas and your plans. I would honestly suggest to have at least 8 video ideas. So for example, if you are a singer, have 8 covers ready. Think of 8 songs that you want to do, because not all of them are going to work out. Like out of those 8, you're probably only going to do maybe 4. And if you get to do all 8, that's great. More power to you. But you have to give yourself that leeway. Not all of the videos may work. If you're, you know, a fashion blogger, a fashion YouTuber or whatever, and you want to do some lookbooks, think of 8 topics. You know, how many lookbooks do you want to do, brands, style tips, stuff like that. Just write it all down. As you can kind of tell, I've grouped everything into certain niches. You will definitely get a better audience if you have an actual niche topic. You know, not to say that you can't do it all. I started off as a singer, as a music blog, and now I've kind of ventured off into travel videos. Have I really ever done a travel video? No. I've ventured off into beauty videos, lifestyle videos, advice videos, stuff like that. But I initially started as just a singer. So that's a tip that I can give you. Number 2. Choose a day to post weekly. Now that you have your 8 video ideas, this is great because you have the time to really create these videos. Because the worst thing that you could do is like get people excited that you've created this channel, you told all your friends and family, you posted it on all your social media channels, and then you have 1 video for the entire month, maybe even 2. Then it goes to 3, and then it just sits there. You want to have momentum, and this is why I told you in the beginning to have those 8 ideas, because you want to make sure that you have something in rotation all the time. And 8, I don't know where 8 came from. That's just the safe number that I feel like will work. When you have a day that you choose to post weekly, then your audience has something to look forward to every week. They know when to come to your channel, like, oh, hey, Jane says that she'll post every Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Today's not Wednesday. It's Monday today. I should probably check back again on Wednesday. This is something that I wish I had done, and I can tell you right now that I feel like my growth was stunned immensely because of the fact that I was not consistent. That's the number 1 thing that people want from you, is consistency. They want to come back and see that there's something there. And although, you know, not everything that you make is gonna be great, let me show you an example. Look, Milo, read it. Create something today, even if it sucks. So knowing that you will have content on a certain day definitely helps your audience. Number 3, don't worry about equipment yet. The number 1 excuse I hear from people who want to start a channel, who come to me and ask me for advice, is I don't have a camera like you, or you know, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the lighting. Like, yes, I know this is super graduated from my past layouts, but if you guys have been following me since day 1, you know that I was using a shitty camera in my bathroom where I just tacked on a bunch of records onto the wall. Battery's dying. Hold on. Don't worry about equipment yet, because as we were talking about in the first point, you need to come up with the video ideas. Let me tell you that having those video ideas with just mediocre equipment versus someone who has a pro camera but no ideas, you're already steps ahead. So don't worry about how you're gonna capture it. As long as you have a camera phone and a window, you are good. Most importantly, what's more important than equipment is the idea. The ideas and your topics that you're gonna cover in your new channel. So segueing into number 4, aim to inspire or help others. So when I had initially thought of this video idea, I was thinking about the different titles, and I had come up with like 11 things that I've learned in my 11 years on YouTube. 11 things I've learned in 11 years on YouTube. And I was like, no one's gonna search for that. So I had to think deeper. Who would these tips appeal to? What or who would gain value from my knowledge in the 11 years that I've been on YouTube? And it's people who are either starting a new YouTube channel, wanting to revive their YouTube channel. So I decided to change my title to 11 tips on starting a YouTube channel. I should put starting or reviving, because really, I think that for many YouTubers, sorry, I cannot concentrate with this boy. I feel like a lot of people in my generation at least are trying again. They're trying to start up their YouTube channel. So this is really for people who are either starting or attempting to revive their channel. I think that in everything that you do, you always want to aim to inspire others and then also help others. So that goes to considering everything all the way down to how people are gonna find you. Because here's the thing, people are searching for this stuff. People are searching for music covers. People are searching for lifestyle advice, fashion advice, gaming advice, all these things that people are searching for every day, but they can't find you if you don't think about the process that they have to go through to find you. So had I named this 11 things I learned in my 11 years on YouTube, no one would find that video. And to be honest, people probably still won't find this video, but it is a gamble, and my intention behind this is to help those that want to know about starting a YouTube, and hopefully they will find me with this in mind, with me thinking about changing the title and everything. We shall see. Number 5, focus on strangers more than friends. I know this is gonna sound weird, but the bulk of your audience is more than likely going to be strangers. At first, I didn't want to tell anyone about my YouTube. I just felt weird knowing that people that I knew were gonna watch me do this. It's a very intimate thing. Like, I could never film this in front of anyone other than maybe Milo, and then now my girl Tracy, who my first ever collab video, talking video with. I've done collaborations with like music artists, but when it comes to something as intimate as having a conversation, it's very uncomfortable for me. I used to get really offended when my friends wouldn't watch my YouTube channel, but to be honest, now that more and more people are starting to kind of do content and create their own videos, even for me, I feel a little uncomfortable watching my friends' videos because I feel like, not that I'm intruding, but it's just a little weird. You gotta kind of consider the people that you're reaching out to. Some of them are not gonna be into watching, you know, beauty videos. Like my homeboys are not gonna watch my makeup videos. Let's be real, like that's not in their forte, and I don't mind that. So my tip is to focus on strangers more than your friends, because there are people out there that you don't know that are looking for stuff, and you know, you got to find them and you know, focus on gaining those subscribers than working on people who are not even on YouTube anyway. Focus on strangers more than your friends when it comes to building your YouTube audience. All right, number 6. Ooh, this one is a good one. Spend more time creating. One mistake that I've made in the past, in all the many attempts that I've had in reviving this channel, is studying other creators, trying to get all these tips, trying to learn more things, and then not actually applying it in real life. So I would like watch all these lookbooks, watch all these advice videos, and thinking, ooh, I want to make a video like that. Ooh, I'm gonna make a video like that, and then never do it because I've literally spent all day in a YouTube rabbit hole. Don't fall into that trap. We all want to learn, we all want to expand, and YouTube is a great way to learn many new skills, but be cognizant of your time. If you find yourself in a YouTube rabbit hole and you've been there for about an hour or two, snap yourself out of it and schedule the same amount of time you just spent and make a video, edit, brainstorm, whatever the case may be. Just make sure that you're spending the same amount of time, if not more, than studying on YouTube, you know, or planning. Because that's another rabbit hole that you can fall into. You could spend all this time planning and preparing, but it's honestly a waste of time. Like, if you have an idea, just go for it. Like I said, write down your ideas, write down a framework. But once you've gotten that down, spend the bulk of your time executing and putting it out there, because you can plan, over prepare, but what's the point of preparing if there's no action being put into the actual project? Number 7, consider your aesthetics. Now, I know I said earlier to not worry about your equipment for now, and that's true, but you can always make your area look pretty. Like right now, I have my backdrop, I have, you know, my lighting and everything, but like I said before, when I first started, I had records tacked onto the wall with a thumbtack, a window, and that's it. You could do the same thing. Make a corner in your room look pretty. Put up a poster board. Once you make your videos, you know, hopefully now that you're in the mindset, you've prepared, you've studied, now you're making your videos, make sure you consider how they look, all the way down to the thumbnail. Like, the thumbnail is the first thing that people see, so make sure that your title is legible. I would always recommend to take a still shot before or after your video, just because if you depend on a screenshot from your video, you're gonna have some really awkward facial expressions. Best believe I've had the worst thumbnails because I didn't consider taking a photo before or after the actual footage. And then once you take a photo, come up with a theme. Like, what's your favorite fonts? Put a thumbnail theme together and stick to that for a while and see how that works out for you. Just a bonus tip for considering your aesthetic. Try to remember to brush your teeth before you start these videos, because I cannot tell you how many videos I've had to nix out because there was some shit on my teeth. You don't want to do that, so just make sure you check the mirror, blow your nose, make sure you don't have any boogies in there, because the worst thing is going through an entire video and then realizing, holy crap, I had a booger the whole time. Number 8, audio matters. Now, I have a few friends who are starting to really pick up on their YouTube channel, and this was a subject that came up. Consider the music behind you. As tempting as it is to put on that new Ariana Grande song, or, you know, like a copyrighted song, don't risk getting muted or flagged because you couldn't find no copyrighted music. There are several places that you can find royalty-free music, and the safest bet is to go with that. So if you're looking for background music, just search royalty-free music on Google. And also, you know, just consider other little things, like be aware of ambient noise too. So like, for example, if there is an air conditioner or a fan that you've just gone, I don't know, sound deaf too. You know, like Febreze, nose blind, sound deaf. Yeah, anyway. You wanna make sure that there's no TV playing in the background. Sometimes, like I said, you just kind of grow oblivious to these things. So you might have a TV playing in the background and your video gets muted because the TV show is playing. That's copyrighted. Yes, even TV shows can shut your video down. Number 9, be active on YouTube. Remember that YouTube is a community. Now that you have started to make these videos, I am pretty sure that you have realized how hard it is to actually make even a simple video like this, where it's just you talking, like setting up your station, putting it on YouTube, editing it, all that stuff takes a lot of time. Sympathize with your other creators, like do a search on YouTube for other stuff that you do and see who else is doing it. For example, for me, I'm probably gonna search for tips on starting a YouTube channel and then clicking on the filters and going down to date added rather than relevance, because that's the default that YouTube gives you. But I highly recommend that you start using your search bar and the filters tool to filter onto people that just uploaded their videos, because these are newly, you know, budding YouTubers that are just like you, trying to, you know, get themselves out there. And with the new algorithm, I guess it's not really new anymore, but with the algorithm that these social media networks put into place, it's really hard for the little channels like us to get seen. And the only way that we can do that is if we, you know, if we're out there searching for others like us and just connecting with those people. Let them know, like, hey, great video, I just made a video like this, I think we're on the same page, let's connect, let's keep in touch. Us creators really have to keep each other together, because as a creator you should know it is draining to do this kind of stuff, especially with, you know, little to no acknowledgement. It's always nice to kind of spread the love. You get back what you give. And I'm a firm believer of that. Don't do it because you expect something in return. But what I mean is, you can't expect something in return if you're not doing it yourself, you know? Communicate, connect with your fellow YouTube community. Number 10. Number 10, collaborate. Collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. I cannot stress that enough. Collaborations, I think, are the best form. They're the best form of creating. I absolutely love collaborating. I haven't done as much collaborations as I would have liked to. And again, this is things you could learn from my mistakes on YouTube. But I've done a few music collaborations, and now I did my first beauty collaboration with my girl Tracy. And they're the funnest videos to do. They're super fun. You know, you don't feel so isolated and alone. And you learn a lot from working with other people. You learn their techniques. You get to spend time with like-minded individuals. Like, how sick is that? Definitely don't be scared to ask another creator. What I would suggest though is that when you reach out to another collaborator or another creator, is to have an idea already in place. Because if you just reach out to people saying, hey, I want to collaborate with you, with no kind of like idea or framework, then they're not going to want to do the thinking for you, especially if this person has a bigger following than you. Create value in the collaboration. My tactic is always like, hey, let's do a collaboration lunch on me after, or something like that. You got to remember that time is money. So if you are spending time working with this person and this person is giving you the same amount of time, then make sure that you are paying back in some way, shape, or form. Offer to edit the video, offer lunch, offer a drink, whatever floats their boat. Make sure that you consider that when you're reaching out to other collaborators. And last but not least, have fun, because I feel like nowadays people's intentions behind these videos, these channels, is just so, I don't know, just so different from what it was back then, a decade ago. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been a decade. But make sure that you remember why you did this in the first place, because it's going to get frustrating. There are times where I literally am like, I don't don't want to set this up today. I don't want to film today. But you know, when you have that mentality, you're already set up to fail. So just remember why you did it and make sure you have fun. Do whatever it is that, you know, gets you pumped up, whether it's playing music, having a few shots. No, I don't recommend that. That's literally see, because I'm already slurring. It's literally just today because it is a celebration. People love seeing other people have fun. No one wants to see a bored, upset, or annoyed creator or scared creator. That's another thing too. Like if you're nervous, like people will be able to tell. Don't be nervous. Just pretend like you're talking to a friend, because eventually that's what your audience may become, is not just friends but family. And don't worry about the haters. Don't let that bog down your fun. This is like a bonus tip, because more than likely you will have, or maybe not, I don't know, haters. Like, prepare for them, because there are people out there who are more bold to say crazy out-of-pocket things behind a computer screen. And so people will come for you, you know, because they have nothing else better to do. And while you're over here busy making videos, these people are behind the screen trying to pull you down, because either A, they're jealous, or B, they just envy the fact that you have the balls to embark on this journey. Those are my 11 tips for starting a YouTube channel, for reviving a YouTube channel. These are things that I have learned that are tried and true, or untried, and, you know, has been a reason for my lack of success, I guess. But it has been such an amazing journey with you guys. I am so grateful for those of you that have stuck by me, that still tell me you've followed me since the MySpace days, or the Friendster days, or the Find a Pics days. I'm really dating myself here, but you get the point. I cannot thank you guys enough for this amazing journey. Thank you guys, seriously. I am so grateful for you all. And if you don't already follow me on my other social media channels, my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, which I'm not really on anymore, but you know, come say hello. And I will have a few more videos coming out to celebrate my anniversary month, May, and it is also Mental Health Month. And I'm still debating on whether or not I'm actually going to put if I'm gonna actually post that video. But this month was incredibly hard for me. I don't know if it's because I've been more in tune with my emotions, that I realized like how badly depressed I was these past few weeks. But I'm slowly kind of getting myself out of it thanks to this, again, creative outlet. But yeah, again, I'm really trying to be more open about my life and my lifestyle, my mental health, and just connect more with people, because the only way that you can connect with people is if you're open about your life and, you know, characteristics about yourself that people can relate to. So that is my goal for this next coming year, and I can't wait to share with you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit that like button if this was helpful for you, because that would be helpful for me. So till next time, guys, it was so great hanging out with you. Love ya. Bye. Whew, I am done. In celebration of my 11-year-old channel, let's take a shot. Bust out the DJ, the Don Julio. I only drink this on special occasion. We're just gonna drink straight from the bottle. No, this is not for you, Milo. You can't drink, sorry. We popping bottles today. Woo! Ooh, 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 ooh. That's good. You know, loosen up the nerves a little bit. How many of you guys want to see a drunk makeup challenge though? I don't know. I don't know if that's something I want to condone on my channel, but it's something I may consider.